Hey friends, it is Thursday. Well, realistically in my world it's still Wednesday. I'm recording this late Wednesday night because I have been made aware that tomorrow, Thursday, my husband is going to be calling me on video chat and we're going to start going through our garage because corporate has decided that our garage, as well as all of the garages under where our apartment is at in California, they are reclaiming every single one of them by April 30th. And they're going to start making ADUs. City Council approved this way back during the cuckoo times. It was actually at the tail end of all those times that we were told to wear masks and stay home. And yeah, we dare not say that word on here. Apparently that word is frowned upon around the YouTube streets. So, yeah, well, that puts a monkey wrench in everything for me because clearly I'm in Arizona. I've got my mom. We're in the beginning stages of dementia with her. I can't just pack my car and drive to California right now. So, with all that being said, friends, I am recording my hashtag Deck the Year, hosted by Penny over at Penny's Crafty Creations. I'm gonna do most of this card on here for this week for Deck the Year. I am doing a birthday card for my granddaughter who is turning. I am horrible with ages because this part of the family I do not have very much communication with. That's a whole nother story for another time. But anyways, she's going to be, I think, 7 this year. So I could be wrong. It could be 6, but pretty sure 7. And I know that sounds really bad, but I'm going to be honest with you. I hardly ever see my grandchildren that are in Michigan. And let alone do I talk to any of them, just because everybody's lives are very, very busy and chaotic right now. So understandable. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay with that. So yes, we're going to make a birthday card. If you watched one of my videos earlier that I did titled Die Cuts, what are they and what do you do with them? I made these flowers here and I've already glued them and stacked them and everything. And then I also did the daisies. And again, I glued them and stacked them already. So we have those. And then I finally found my other die cuts that I did last weekend. And I finally found the butterfly that I wanted for this card. So it's spring. Why not do a spring themed card? Fun and frilly. And I want to put 2 of these on here. I wanted to put the butterfly too, but I don't know. Hold on one second, friends. Okay, sorry about that. I had to switch the fans out. I had my ceiling fan on, and well, that wasn't working because it was blowing my papers all around. So I had to switch to the other fan that I have in my room. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this butterfly. I might need to find some butterfly stickers. I thought I had smaller butterflies than that one. Oh, I do. I do. I do have smaller butterflies. They're in gray though because I wanted to ink them. Okay. I'm sorry, I just have an awful mess going on my desk here. Okay. Well, that was unfair. I went to go and pause you guys and it stopped recording. So I guess I'm going to play with the editing software before this video uploads. Anyways, okay, so I was grabbing my stamps and look, I forgot I had these. I bought these on a Hobby Lobby clearance. I think I paid $4.99 for these, and I think these were regular, like, I want to say almost $20. But we're going to use these instead, so I'm going to pause you. Let's pray this does not stop recording me again. Okay. Good, it did not stop recording. All right, I was going through my inks because I have all these different little minis of the Tim Holtz distressed ink, which I love working with. Okay, Fired Brick is going to be too dark for spring. Yeah, Walnut Stain is too dark for spring. What are you? You are Seedless Preserve. No, that'll be too dark. All right, so I think... there it is. I think I want to use this one. This is Salty Preserve. Salty Ocean. Guess who can't read? Oh, yeah, friends. Today has been somewhat challenging. All right, I need to change my pad on this. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. I needed to get a different dauber thingy on here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use okay. I am gonna just hold this card together and do my edges. I have like no room to work on this desk right now because half of my desk is taken up by stuff that needs to go on a shelf that, for whatever reason, the Home Depots in our town, now mind you, we live in small town USA, they don't carry it, nor do any of the ones in the two surrounding cities, which is Bullhead and Havasu. Go figure. So anyways, because we are waiting on it to be shipped to us, everything's kind of piled on my desk and on my floor around me. But working around it, friends. I am working around it. Oh, I love this blue. I don't think I've used this blue yet. I just bought these inks at the beginning of the year, I think it was. This is a nice compliment for a springy card because it reminds me of the big blue skies over the Saginaw Bay growing up in Michigan right after a storm. I miss my home state so much. I love Arizona. Don't get me wrong, I love living in the high desert and the foothills, but man, my heart aches for my hometown, I'm telling you. It really, surely does. But, you know, it's just, I am where I'm supposed to be right now, and this is where God wants me, and I'm gonna be okay with that. There will be opportunities to go back and visit my hometown. I just can't believe it's been almost a year since I went home and moved my mom in with me, celebrated 249th birthday of America, 4th of July along the river. That was pretty spectacular. That was definitely a trip I will never forget. All right, so there we go. I know I probably went way overboard on the blue, but I like how it looks. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of play with placement of a couple of different flowers that I have here. Whoa! I really like this one. I really like how this one came out. So we have that. And then I have some stickers here. These are Walmart stickers. I'm going to tell you, I love Walmart stickers. I've been shopping there a lot for my stickers because Hobby Lobby is 45 minutes to an hour up and over the mountain, depending on traffic. Especially right now as they're building the bypass. All right, so it looks like all of my happy birthdays are in the front. This one's perfect. It's simple. Oh, and I just saw that one. Oh, well. It's okay. This one's fun, too. And then... I think I'll do that, and then I'm having second thoughts about a butterfly now. I don't know. I think the butterfly would be cute, though, up there. I don't know. I'll decide on the butterfly in a minute. But I for sure need to glue these two down. Oh, of course. And now, after using my glue bottle to do the layering, my glue doesn't want to work. Hold on one second, friends. Okay, well, it'll be determined if my pen writes after what I just had to do to unclog my glue bottle. I don't know why it's being... Nope, it still has a clog. Hold on. And now that I unclog it, look what happens. Good night. This is silliness. Why? Why? There's like a big glob of glue in the center of it, and when I stuck I used my weeding tool for die cutting, and it just, yeah, it released the entire glob and then some. My goodness. I am just a mess all over tonight, friends. Yeah, now it's flowing well. Good gravies. Now it's giving me a lot of glue. This is too funny. I have all this excess glue on here because of that, and I did wipe a lot of it off. So thankful that this glue dries clear. Because, man, that was just about a disaster. This is the glue I'm using. It is one of my favorite ones. It says no run, but I beg to differ. Okay. This video is running long, friends, but just wanted to come on here and start my hashtag deck the year with you. Show you what I'm doing. Have a little chit chat and craft with you. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video so I can finish this card. I will take pictures of all areas of it once I am completely done, and then attach them to the end of this video. So there we go. We have the front of the card. Now what I'm going to do with this card, because I'm also going to put jimmies in the middle, and you'll see that in the pictures. I'm going to take this to the post office. Some of you may not know that you can do this, but my small town post office informed me that if you have something inside of your envelope that you do not want run through the sorting machine at the post office, go directly to the desk and tell them you do not want the item machined. They'll put a special stamp on it and it will not go through the machine. I do it quite frequently, especially with handmade cards, because it will bend them. More than likely, it will bend or shred the card. So just a little tidbit of information next time you're mailing something handmade and you don't want it to get ruined. So, all right, well, there you have it, friends. Okay, I'm ending this video. I'm going to finish this up and then I will attach, like I said, pictures at the end. All right. And again, this is hosted by Penny over at Penny's Crafty Creations. If you don't know what hashtag deck the year is, go check out her channel and just type in that hashtag in your search box and you will come up with all kinds of awesome creations. This is another one of my favorite collaborations throughout the week. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna go, friends. Love, hugs, and prayers to you all. I pray you all are staying safe, especially with all the bad weather that's all around. And I will see you guys again on Friday for Flip Through Friday. And what else am I doing on Friday? I'm doing diamond painting and I'm doing hearts all year. So I'll see you on Friday for 3 different videos, friends. Alrighty, friends. It is now almost 12:30 at night. I am wiped, but I am done. I just need this to dry. And then I can wrap some tissue paper around the front here because, as you see, I put jimmies in the middle. I use that jar of, I'm going to just call them little jimmies because Michaels has it labeled as chunky glitter. No, they're not. But anyways, okay, so that is the front of the card. I decided just to put a little butterfly there. I have a whole bunch of little sentiments that I stuck here. I obviously put the year, month and year, and then just a little message, handwritten message to her. And then the back, I did this. So yeah, and then inside the card, I'll just stick a little, I have a little gift over on my desk that I'm going to stick inside of this for her that I know she will thoroughly enjoy. I mean, what kid doesn't love to get money for their birthday, right? Anyways, friends, yes. Thank you so much for being patient with me and sticking with me on my crazy journey. I love you all so very much. I know I've said it a million times. I'm going to say it again and again and again. I am so thankful and so appreciative for each and every one of you. My channel's growing, friends, and I am ecstatic. It's been a long journey on YouTube. I've been on YouTube now for, oh man, 4 years, 5 years, but actively been doing videos and such for a year and a half, something like that. So, yeah. All right, again, this is for hashtag Deck the Year, hosted by Penny over at Penny's Crafty Creations. I'm sorry, I am so tired, but I am fighting to get this done. So, I was not going to bed until this card was done. And my biggest struggle was finding all of those words. And then I had to glue every one of them down because they didn't want to stick. So that's okay. I'm very happy with this card. I'm super happy. I love my die cuts that I got off of Amazon. Very, very happy. All right, with that said, friends, that for real, I am going to bed before I fall asleep here at my desk. So, alrighty, until the next video.